Okay, this is the practice video for Musette, especially made for Julianna. Okay, this piece is all about bowings as far as I'm concerned, because I never can remember the bowings, and they've changed them from one edition to the other. Um, but we start by learning the last 13 notes of the piece. And we worked on this in the lesson, the last 13 notes of Musette. We're going to start by going with our bow on the E string, just to get it to work with our bow speed and also how much bow we're using. We're going So we're going to go up, 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 down, 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 up, 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 down. And then practice that. Then we're going to put our fingers with it. And you might want to, before you do that, just figure out the fingers of the last 13 notes. 1, 2, 3, A. 3, 2, 3, A. 1, 2, 3, A. 3. And do that with separate bows, just so you don't have to worry about bowing there, just so you can work with your fingers. So let's do that again. Just the last 13 notes. I don't care if you start up or down, but let's just take them separate bows, right? 1, 2, 3, A. 3, 2, 3, A. 1, 2, 3, A. 3. All right? You notice that when you look at that pattern, the only note that changes in each group of 4, the first note, this one is first finger on the E, then you play 2, 3, A on the A, then you play 3 on the E, and then you play 2, 3, A on the A again, then 1 on the E, then 2, 3, A again, and then 3. All right? So then you apply that bowing we were talking about, the up, 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 like this. Up, 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 down, 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 up, 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 down. And what you're going to want to do is practice that just like that, slowly, and then do it slowly, but leave the stops out. Right? You might even try practicing the bowings with the correct strings, starting up bow. E, A, 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 E, A, 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 E, A, 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 A. Challenge yourself during your practicing, okay? All doing these little things, setting these little challenges and doing them, that's what practicing is all about. So E, A, 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 E, A, 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 E, A, 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 A. And then just leave out the stops. Right? All right. Now, we started off by learning the very first line of the music and then the last line, because the last line is kind of like the first line, actually. So we're going to start with the first line here for a moment. And I really like doing this in groups of notes. So the way we worked on it in lesson, we played the A up bow and play the next 3 notes. 1, 3, A. Then put down 3, 3, E, 1. And then the next 4 notes. E, 2, 3, A. Okay, so let's just work with those 3 groups of notes. The first note all by itself is the A. So we're just play A up bow, get it out of the way. And then the next 3 notes, 1, 3, A, starting down bow. The next 3 notes, put 3 on the A, and we're going to play 3, E, 1. Then pick up 1 and play E, 2, 3, A, starting down bow. So then you put them together. A up bow, 1, 3, A. 3, E, 1, E, 2, 3, A. And then put those together, starting up bow. All right? Now, the part we just learned right then, look at the last line. That's going to be, we're not going to start on the first note of the last line, the half note, because the note that's, it's got the little head that's not colored in. That's a half note. We're not going to start on that note. We're going to start on the second note of the last line. All right? Which is just what we just learned. A up bow, 1, 3, A, 3, E1, E2. Then you're going to do your little trick you just learned. Isn't that nice? You did that little bit of work and you got so much accomplished. All right? So let's play that last line together. It's going to start up bow on that second note of the last line. Okay? The last line starts with a half note. We're not playing that note. We're going to start on the second note on the last line. And that starts up bow. That's an open A. It starts up bow. Right? So we're going to play up, 1, 3, A, 3, E1, E2, 3, A. Then do your trick starting up bow. All right, that's the whole last line. I know my fire just came on. It comes on when it gets cold enough, the thermostat turns on. Okay, so let's go back to the first line. It's nice, we already know the last line of music. So we have 30% of this piece learned. Okay, so we're going to start on the first line. So we're going to start up on the A, 1, 3, A, 3, E1, E2, 3, A. Now we have some new stuff to learn on the first line. You're going to play 3 on the A up bow, and then you're going to put down 4, and you're going to play 4, 2, 3, E, 1, 2. 4, 2, 3, E, 1, 2. All right? So let's just practice those notes. That's a lot of notes. That's 6 notes. So that's going to start down bow on that E. It's got a 4 over it, and it's going to be a down bow. So you may want to put a down bow over that. That's one thing confusing about this piece. They didn't put a lot of bowings in it for you, so you'll know where you are. So that fourth finger there on that fourth finger in that new part, okay? 4, 2, 3, E, 1, 2. 4, 2, 3, then E, 1, 2. Let's practice that again. So you're going to start with 4 on the A string, which is the note E. 4, then 2, 3, open E, 1, 2. All right? That's a whole group that you need to be able to play together. And let's look at the last 5 notes of that line. You're going to put down 3 and play 3, 1 down bow. Then put down your 2 and play 2 E. Then 1 down bow. Okay? So let's practice those 5 notes. You're going to play 3, 1. Let's do that again. 3, 1 down bow. Ready? 3 on the E. 3, 1. Then put down 2. You're going to play 2 E. You're going to pick up your second and your first finger together. 2 E. And then first finger on the E. So 3, 1, 2. Okay? Can we start back on the fourth finger on the A string, E? You're going to play 4, 2, 3, E, 1, 2. And then you're going to play 3, 1, 2, E, 1. About like this. There are no slurs in those notes right there. Right? 4, 2, 3, E, 1, 2. Find your fourth finger. 4, 2, 3, E, 1, 2. Ready? Go. E, 1, then 3, 1, 2 E, 1. Okay? Now we can put that whole line together. All right? Now, when you're playing this, if your bow gets backwards or something, it's understandable. Because for some reason, the bowings in this piece that they put in here are confusing to me. And then they didn't bother putting any kind of bowing. They didn't put up or downs after the first bow, right? So it's a little confusing anyway. So we're going to try to do it right, but if we mess up, we're only human, okay? So we're going to start up bow. We're going to do our very best to do this right. So we're going to play A, 1, 3, A. Okay, ready? Not too fast. Starting on A, up bow. A, 1, 3, A. 3, E1. E2, 3, A. Then you're going to put 3 on the A and play that note by itself. 3, Now put down 4 and go 4, 2, 3, E, 1, 2. Then 3, 1, 2, E, 1. Stop the bow, put your bow on the A string, and do it again, starting up bow. 3, 3, E, 3, 4, 2, E. Stop the bow, all right? So learn that first line and then the last line, which is pretty simple. Now remember, when you play the last line, you will not be playing the first note of the last line because that note really belongs to the second and third line, all right? So if you can play that much of the piece, you almost have it learned, all right? So practice that part of Musette for your lesson this week, and let's learn it so we can finish Musette and move on, all right? Have a great week. Practice.